Florida State is now on a 4-game winning streak, led by Kirk Heinrich Jr. Starting 0-3, the season was thought to be over. I mean, looking back, the games that they did win were absolutely insane. Ranked Louisville on the road, 20th ranked Clemson, Miami on the road, and 19th ranked Virginia. If they were going to make a run and win a whole bunch of games in a row, it was not supposed to happen in this stretch of the season. But it did happen. Now we're 4-3, 23rd in the nation too. We gotta somehow keep this up. And it continues this week against top 10 Pitt. And on the first series of the game, called double slants and 7 is gone, bro. 7-0 super early. He has inconsistent hands, but man, his route running is never in question, bro. Great play right here. We're still up by 7, but we're at the 2-yard line and we cannot get out of the end zone, man. They get their first points on a safety, bro. Unreal. Up by 5, about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. CX here, my tight end one wide open. Let's go, boy. This team always had potential, but we just played some insane opponents early on in the season. We're showing it right now. This is a huge game for the true freshman QB. We have some early adversity as we face a 3rd and 18, but I find my check down and gets up the field and gets a first down, but somehow does not score a touchdown. We straight though. 7 is balling, bro. Wide open in the corner of the end zone. 14-2. It's like a basketball score. The D is continuing to get stops and we continue to make plays on our own, man. 10 was wide open here off this corner route. I had to find him. On 3rd and goal, I'm thinking it's man. I was correct, but my running back blocks the wrong guy. Leaves him free and we take a sack. Good thing we're still in field goal range though. The defense has skunked their offense so far. If we can just play at a monotone level, don't do anything too crazy, don't give them any other extra possessions, we can cruise to a dub. But cruising to a dub is just not how we do things, man. R1 is open, middle of the field, caught the ball, or did he? He caught a touchdown, but the ball is hitting the ground currently. I don't know what that was, but hey, I'm gonna take it. EA will do you dirt weeks on end, bro, with no remorse. So when they give you something like this, you just gotta take it, bro. It's a TD in my book. This performance cannot be underrated, bro. We're going on the road against a top 10 school, a team with only 1 loss on the whole season, and we're doing them so bad. Almost a perfect game so far. I don't think there's an aspect of the game that we haven't covered on offense. We're running the ball well, whether that be off scripts, we're handing the ball to 3, throwing the ball up, deep down in the field, intermediate passes. We're doing everything you could possibly want out of an offense, bro. This has been way too easy. They're even trying to double some of our red zone threats here, and it still doesn't work. Up by 29 in Pitt, bro. At this point, up this much, with this much time left in the quarter, you just gotta try things, man. 7, he has never been like that, but today he is. 7 has indeed been one of the most inconsistent wide receivers in the nation, bro. 1 week he's balling, 1 week he's not. Today he's balling, bro, so we gotta take it how it comes. Pause. Off topic, but I don't know why my dog gets subbed out so randomly in the middle of the game sometimes. They ended up scoring, but it's just confusing. We're playing so good right now, we might not even play in the 4th quarter. This is not only one of the better teams in the ACC, but one of the better teams in the nation right now. It's not 41-2, back towards our own end zone, and we take another safety, man. This is the 3rd one on the year. The defense has not been good at all, but at least they scored points. It's kind of a funny scenario, bro, where your offense is playing bad and the defense is playing bad, but somehow the defense has points, you know. The backups closed the game out in the 4th quarter. We won by 30, the biggest game of the year so far. We're now 5-0 in the ACC, and with having already played some of the best teams in our conference, there's nothing holding us back from walking to a playoff spot. Obviously, it's any given Saturday, you can lose any week of the year, but we're confident, bro, and that's what you need to ball out. That's now 5 wins in a row, so naturally some of the media, Craig Bender in particular, they want to know what the secret is. And it's the fans, bro. They show up, they pop their stuff, and we feed off of that. So we finally get a look at the depth chart, and we see our guys' stats, and they're solid. I was expecting our guys to be a little bit faster. I thought 7 could be a 94, 95 speed guy, and I'm surprised that Deuce Robinson's speed is so low. That'll be at least 92 or something, because he's pretty fast. Or he seems that way. Now that we're officially a top 20 team in the nation, I think it's about time we look at the rankings in general. And bro, I was shocked to find Duke being undefeated and ranked number 1 over everybody. I don't know how you even get to that point. That could be a potential ACC championship game between us and them. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like our odds versus Duke. Let's keep working towards that, bro. Continuing this week versus NC State. On the first couple of drives, it was not looking good whatsoever. Got a safety. That was the 4th one on the year. That has to be some type of record of some sort, bro. We were in the red zone towards the end of the 1st quarter, but we got stopped on 4th down. Then on the next drive, we take another safety. That's the 5th one on the year. Now the score is actually normal. It's 7-0. We just became a ranked school 2 weeks ago. Fought and clawed through a lot of adversity. This cannot be where our season really ends, bro. Although NC State is 4-4, they've come out balling, man. We don't have a lot of confidence throwing the ball up the field too much. Take a first down here on a rush, though. We're continuing to try to make plays off the script, because on the script, they just have everything locked down. Kirk rolls to the left, sees his tight end wide open, and makes a nice catch. That's the biggest play on the day so far. We end the drive with a touchdown, making it 10-7, bro. Started off slow, but we're picking it up now, man. Let's keep going. After scoring that TD, we go on another streak of just not doing anything for a long time. Whether it be a sack, whether it be a drop, whether it be just really tight coverage, there's just not much we can do against this defense right now, man. So let's just take it one play at a time, starting with this dime to 10. Throughout this game, third down was a bad spot for us, bro. A lot of punts, but right here I find Deuce Robinson or Circle gets the first down. Kirk speeds it up, hoping to see the same exact look from that defense. It is still man coverage, but he does not look towards Deuce. He looks towards LaWayne McCoy, number 7, touchdown, 14-13. This is our first lead on the day, and it couldn't have come in a more pivotal position in the game. But right before the fourth quarter, let's keep working. Next drive, we're still up by a single point, man. Shout out to our defense. They're still getting man versus us for whatever reason. My tight end is wide open on this corner route, first down. With momentum on our side, this is just not the play that we needed, man. Take a 4-yard loss when it could have just been a 1 or maybe 2-yard loss. That's tough. Now on third down, of course, the coach almost sabotages us. Calls straight RPO plays, knowing that none of them will work whatsoever. Knowing that we can't audible or necessarily hot route off an RPO, just take our punt. Now down 7 after they score and win for 2, it's up to Kirk Heinrich Jr. to put the squad on his back and win this game. Second and long, man. We have a lot of time in the pocket here. 7 somehow gets open, find him, first down. I told y'all, once we're able to make audibles, it's going to be over for college football defenses. We could not have made this play without it, man. Tie game, defense get a stop, bro. We need it. They listen as they've done all year long, bro. I find Deuce here wide open. No one around him. Big time play. It's 2nd and 15. Look for 7 over the top. Almost have him. Knocks it down. It's now 3rd and 15. We don't just want yards here and hope for a field goal. We want a touchdown on this drive, man. In one-on-one situations, I love going to Deuce Robinson, and bro, he never fails me, man. Another first down by him. Another third down right here, bro. Once again, we do not want 3 by any means. One-on-one Deuce. Brrr. Time and time again, this fourth quarter, I looked for my guy Circle, and he just made plays over and over again. The NFL should be calling, bro. He's 6'6", he does everything, bro. He's on his way for sure. Another great win, this time coming from behind versus a solid school. We're not just blowing everybody out. We're finding ways to win in spots that we really should not find, bro. This is another confidence boost, and a potential playoff berth is looking more realistic every week. This has to be the hardest schedule of all time. We have another potential banger versus Boston College on the road in a ranked matchup, man. This is gonna be tough. We have 18 skill points. Go ahead and try to buy some throw power. Only went up by 1. Kind of disappointed about that. I also bought some IQ, and this one actually improves my overall. Now with 88 overall QB. This is a fire matchup, but this gotta be one of the worst uni matchups in the league, bro. They're the same colors, bro. So it's like if Sam Houston and Clemson played. Like, which is which? First quarter, man. 3 is wide open in the flat, man. Get up the field. This is a nice game, bro. The rollouts have been cheesed with this offense for the past couple of weeks. It continues here. Find 10, first down. Teams just do not learn their lesson getting in man coverage with us, bro. Find 7, 7-0 now. Legitimately playing like one of the better receivers in the nation in the past couple of weeks. He's balling. Shout out to LaWayne McCoy. That was an amazing first drive, but after that, we start struggling. Similar to last week, we just cannot pick up anything, bro. We're now down by 7. We cannot get into a funk like we did versus the last team. We have to keep going or else we'll lose this game for sure. When things aren't going as good as we want them to go, we usually just look for 10, and he figures everything out from there. But when you can't even get enough time to look for somebody, it just does not matter. Boston College is doing that right now. If the pass game isn't working well, you know what we have to do after that. Try running the ball. Get a solid game right here. An extension of the run game can just be check down passes like this one right here. And 3 understands that, and he's taking full advantage. They're so worried about stopping our 4-headed monster when it comes to our receivers, including our tight end. They just tend to forget about 3, bro. This is a first down. Next play, and they crash in off of the RPO, leaving my tight end wide open. He ties the game is 14 up. He moving super creepy with this female ref though, I'm not gonna lie. Going into the half, we're down by 7. The defense actually has not been playing that well in this first half, something that we're not used to whatsoever. We're now down by 10 after they got 3 on their first drive. This is a crazy defense, man. We need plays like this one right here to be made consistently if you want to come out with this win. Another third down right here, bro. Our tight end is open once again. He actually makes the blinkers up the field, bro. A nice game, man. We can't get a touchdown on this drive, though, so we settle for 3. Should be down 7 now. These checkdowns are pure cheese. They're open every time. We're going to take them every time, bro. They can't forget about our running back, man. 3 is just having a day in general. Catching the ball, running the ball. He's been super solid. We could only get 3 on that drive, though. Now down 4. I'm starting to think it's not just the running backs that are wide open. It's the flats in general. It's the 4th quarter now, bro. There's no time to be waiting for y'all to get open. It's time for Kirk to make a play on his own, bro. First down right here. This is a big drive. I feel like it's touchdown or bust. You don't want 3 here just to be down by 1 point. There's no point in doing that. So we're being extra aggressive in passing the ball and running the ball like we did right here. The key word for this drive has been aggressiveness. This isn't necessarily aggressive, but bro, he's wide open. I'm not gonna take it. Just give him the ball. First down. Crowd's going crazy. This is a huge play right here. Fine 7. He's open but could not get the touchdown that we need. So we have no choice but to go for it on 4th down from the 1-yard line. The flat has been a weakness for this defense all game long, and it continues here. Touchdown, 27-24. Unexpectedly, the defense actually gets a stop. So we're up by 3 still. No slight to them, bro, but I thought it would make sense for them to score and for us to get a game-winning drive, but I guess not. So this is a brand new scenario for us, bro. We have not dealt with a situation like this all year long. The assumption here has to be that if we don't score a touchdown, the game will be over. No punts, no field goals, touchdown or bust. 7 understands that we call a rub route for him, but when he gets up the field, gets behind his blocker number 3, makes a big time play. Now it's about chewing the clock, making sure that if they do get the ball back with a chance to score a TD, that they do not have a lot of time left. 2nd and 3, the crowd isn't that loud, but 7 still can't hear me for some reason, bro. Spamming what I want him to do. His route is actually open, but Kirk misses him, man. That's tough. 3rd and 3, the crowd is as loud as ever. I think it's a blitz. We don't want them to get through. Olon actually blocked it up decently well. I have my guy here, but he cannot hang on to the touchdown catch, man. It appears the coach and I share the same sentiment. There is no point in taking 3 here. If we take 3 here, we will indeed lose the game. Just need someone to win. Put the running back on the streak. Hopefully he can win versus this guy, and he actually does. He's wide open. Brrr. 2 games in a row where Kirk Heinrich turns into Tom Brady in the 4th quarter, walks down the defense, and ends the game. Feels like we're saying it week after week, but that was the best win of his career. Thought it was Pitt. Pitt wasn't that nice. He'd have to come back down 10 to beat Pitt. The QE comparisons that he's going to draw after this game are going to be insane. I think he's a more polished passer than Josh Allen was coming out of college. The comp might just be white Cam Newton, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Enough day into the top 25. Duke is still number 1, but SMU is now top 3, man. It's only natural that we play one of these teams before the season is over. First up, we have SMU. SMU isn't just any top 3 school. They're not like Georgia or like Alabama or like Ohio State. You know what I mean. I think this is a fraud top 3, bro. But we're gonna ball regardless, go hard at them regardless, pause. And if the committee is high on them, imagine what they'll feel about us if we blow them out right here. So far, the run game has come pretty easily. They might just not have the guys at all to hang with us on the interior. And if you can't rush the passer or stop the run, how do you stop the Florida State Seminoles? Well, stop it, boy, to the crib, man. What a play. Yes, sir, 7-0. We had a nasty run versus Miami, but that might have been a better one, bro. For a touchdown right there, tough. Bro, I want you to watch this safety right here. He is different. Completely fools me here and takes it back for 6, bro. Special stuff. First interception is the first 4 games of the season, bro. And if it comes like that, I'll take it. Y'all boys is nice in the secondary, man, but y'all corners, bro, y'all will never be able to guard us no matter what y'all do. 24, you're nice, bro, but you might get over the top of him. That's how you respond to an interception and a pick 6 like that, man. Just walk up the field and score a TD of your own. 14-7 now. I wish you could like look at how efficient you were against certain plays. If you could see that, bro, I would be 1000% sure. We're top 5 against man coverage, man. It's man again, and if I would have waited a little bit longer, we might have had 3 guys open on this play. 24 has potential. But until you realize that you cannot leave a dog one-on-one, bro, he just not gonna be that. Up 21-7 now, bro. SMU gets their first offensive points on the day, 21-14, but you can score 70 billion. We'll score 80 billion, bro. The defense is that bad right now. Like, when it gets to the point that Rock can just throw the ball up knowing he's gonna catch it, man, the game's over. At that point, it's over. Nothing you can do, bro. Every one of our receivers are gonna make a play today. R1 is wide open, or a 10, whatever you wanna call him. I don't know how he didn't score right there, but hey, that's a big time play. To the 1. Found our fullback to increase the lead to 14 again. The offense is feeling good. 3rd and long. This was Madden. Everybody's X Factor will be activated, man, including our tight end who bosses this guy right here. First down. The half is almost over. Have 10 here, and if I didn't get hit, would have for sure been a TD. Another first down. This is a top 3 school, but it did not feel like it whatsoever. Just bullied them throughout this whole first half, bro. Fast forward to the end of the 3rd. Kirk is looking for a 6 TD on the day. He almost gets it right here, low key. Between the rain messing up Deuce's footwork here, between my dog getting hit, this was just a bad interception, bro. But with the SMU offense just not being able to do anything against our defense, the game was over. It was probably over a long time ago. That's a top 3 win, bro. No matter what it says, no matter the context behind it, that's a top 3 win, bro. We taking that, we running home with it, man. We're now a top 10 school in the nation on an 8-game winning streak. Who else better to play than your in-state rival, Florida? We gonna save this for next time, though. If y'all boys enjoyed this, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Need the Red, man, and I'm out, man. I'm out.